How's it feel? Not smoking. When's the last time you like tried to stop?
Last time I tried to stop, like a couple years ago, like 2 years ago. Like, I've been smoking every day for a long time, bro. Like,
Yeah.
so I mean, it's cool. It's not hard to stop. It's not like an addiction or nothing, but it's just like breaking a habit, replacing a habit with a habit. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, nice. It's all about habits, man. Your habits turn into your reality.
No, they do. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta make sure you always got good habits. You know, I mean, not to saying that smoking weed is necessarily a bad habit, because that shit is lovely. You know what I'm saying? But you know, if you got a goal in mind that you're trying to hit, you know what I'm saying? You know, or at least with bread, you know what I'm saying? That's one way you could save your bread and stack your bread. You know what I'm saying?
You feel any different though? Like as far as like maybe focus or anything?
Well, not focused. Just I'm more antsy. Like I have a low tolerance for a lot of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I like to get to the point about shit. Usually if I'm high, if I'm in like if I've been smoking or something like that, my fuck it factor will be like at a high level. Like a lot of shit I just say fuck it to, but when I'm not smoking, I'll be nipping shit in the bud. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like
I've thought about like
energy.
just not smoking like during the day or like keeping it like before I go to sleep or some shit. Like
That's it, and that's what got me started at first. Cause at first I had a whole week where I'll wait till I get all my stuff done and wait till like the evening. And I felt more accomplished doing that. So I was just like, you know what, let me see if I could just go without it and see how that does, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
and it's been doing me well so far.
That's hard, man. That's hard.
Yeah.
I like to see it, man. Yeah, I'm trying to get healthier too and all that different shit. But we rolling too, by the way.
Are we on now?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate you for coming, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to the All For Podcast.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here with Era Hardaway, recording artist from Norfolk, Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
All his links will be in the description. We definitely appreciate you guys for tuning in. And yeah, we hope you enjoy this episode. Appreciate you coming on, bro. First thing I really wanted to say is like, if you want to touch on like, just like social media and connectivity, because like that's kind of, for those who don't know, we just met tonight.
Yeah.
So it's like, and we met just through social media. So it's like, I don't know, like any thoughts on like what role that plays in like your career at this point? Like,
I mean, it plays a great role. It's just like, I know for me, I got to be effective with it now, and just like as an artist, you have to figure out your purpose, and then once you figure out your purpose, and not only your purpose but your brand, then that's when you can determine like how you go about social media. But as far as communication and connections, that's built most of my connections. You know what I'm saying? When people see me post freestyles and different things like that, they be like, "Yo, who is this dude?" Then they get in my DMs, you know what I'm saying? Either they repost something or they say something like, yo, this shit hard. And then the dialogue starts, the conversation starts. And then, you know what I'm saying, we end up with a situation like this, you know what I'm saying? So it's definitely a great help getting out there. But it's also like, you got to be mindful of what you post and the content that you're putting out there, and make sure that, like, I try to make sure everything I post is a step up of what I'm doing, of the previous post, you know what I'm saying? If not equivalent to it, you know what I'm saying? So
keeping it professional and shit.
yeah, I mean, give them my personality too, because it's like people gotta connect with the artist too, and that's what I'm noticing more and more. Like that's how you see certain artists. You be like, yo, how the fuck did they blow? Like this song is ass, but it's because people like their personality. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a balance. You know, what I'm saying?
You're the brand, man.
Yeah,
you're the brand. It's
exactly.
Like, yeah, no, it's like more and more every year. People want more and more of you, and it's like. That's what I always say on the podcast too. That's why I like doing this, because like I feel like your fans want to see you just in your normal, like your natural element. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes interviews can get like, they can be like, it can feel just like scripted or some shit. So that's why I feel like that's kind of why I structured this the way it is, with really no structure.
Yeah.
So I feel like, I don't know, just try to get people comfortable and shit.
That's the best way though, because once an artist is comfortable, it's like everything comes out. You know what I'm saying? And it's just chill. Like I don't like the shit where it's all uptight, it's all professional and shit. You know what I'm saying? I like this because it's like when people get a feel of you and who you are and like your stances on certain things, that's when they really connect. You know what I'm saying? Like if you notice, like if somebody has like a real, whether it be positive or negative, whatever their stance may be, when they take that stance, even if it's negative, they still garner the numbers and the results. You know what I'm saying? Because they took a stance on something versus somebody who's PC all the time. You're not going. Your fans not gonna really feel you if you're always PC, because they're gonna know what to expect of you. You know what I'm saying?
And people only PC on the internet. people in real life, they're gonna tell you how they feel. So it's like this thing now. It's like where people are trying to appeal to everybody.
Yeah.
And it's like I never really like that because it's like I don't gotta appeal to everybody. Like not everybody has to like my shit. So it's like. Yeah,
Exactly.
like I try to just be true to myself too with it.
Yeah.
And you touched on like just putting out like freestyles and shit. I seen one you had posted. You were rapping like just on a stage or whatever, and you broke down the card deck, the card deck bars.
Yeah, bro.
I can't remember all of them right now, but like that was crazy.
Yeah, bro. That was
you like a real rapper, bro.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
On some real shit,
bro. I've been doing this shit for, if you want to say rapping, I've been rapping since 2008.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then,
I went back and watched your videos from like 9 years ago.
Yeah, you feel me? Like it's been a long time. You know, it's just, you know, it's just when you got love for it, bro, you can't put this shit down. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, bro. Like it's like a love-hate relationship, bro. It's like having a relationship, but it's not a person, it's a thing, you know? It's been times where I'd be like I want to say sophomore year in college or my junior year, bro, I had a whole rhyme book full of rhymes. I just wasn't fucking with them, bro. I don't know. And it happens to me periodically. It's like a growth thing, but it's like I said, it's just a love-hate relationship, bro. Like
You like start over?
Yeah, like I had to. Like it's kind of like reinventing yourself, and then it's like finding new ways of inspiration and then new ways to create. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I threw that whole rhyme book away. Like I was trying to lay down raps from the rhyme book, and I was just tearing pages out. Like I'm not fucking with this. Okay, no, I'm not fucking with this. And I was like, damn.
Yeah.
But those points right there, those low points are points of triumph. You know what I'm saying? Because through tragedy or through struggle, you know what I'm saying, that comes growth and triumph. So
yeah. I like how you said reinvent yourself too. It's like people talk about that in music, but I feel like what's overlooked a lot of times is like when you reinvent your music, you're actually reinventing your actual self, right? Like yourself. So life is all about growing and evolving. So I like that part about like making music because it's like a time capsule of each like stage of your life you went through.
Yeah.
Where you actually like evolved and became like a newer person, and it's like you have music for each of those stages. Like it like just it's like like a time capsule for that.
Yeah, it is though. Like because like a lot of things. One of the main things I get, you know what I'm saying, is like so like my career was just like all right. It was like bar heavy at the beginning, and then I came with the Jug Tape and the Jug Tape 2, and then it's back to being bar heavy. You know what I'm saying? But all those were just stages of kind of like reinvention. You know what I'm saying? And it was like when I was making like the Jug Tape and the Jug Tape 2 and that type of sound, it was just to try a new sound. And that was the whole jug too, because like people knew me for the lyricism. Let me try to make these bangers and still keep it like somewhat lyrical content. You know what I'm saying? And then once people understood that, when I dropped the Jug Tape 2, Undeniable, then it's like, okay, now I gotta reinvent myself and come back to the bars. You know what I'm saying? But it's cool because it's kind of like not playing with the people, but it's like, yo, the whole jug was to get y'all to think that I'm not lyrical. You feel what I'm saying? And now that y'all got that perception in y'all mind, I could bring it back now. Yeah, I've been had these bars. You feel what I'm saying? So it's an interesting journey, bro. But like as an artist and being an independent artist, it's great to have that creative control, bro. And nobody's telling you what to do. You could pave your own way. You know what I'm saying? Even when people are doubting you the most, you know what I'm saying? Or you might lose some fans because they don't like a new sound. It's cool because you got other people that's going to gravitate to that sound that never heard you before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's all the journey, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you touched on like being independent. I know you you own a label, right? Real is Rare, the label that you're like CEO of that.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, how did that like start? How did that come about?
You know, like after like IPM broke up, you know what I'm saying, and you know, I was just
what's IPM just for the people?
Ill Pack Mob, you know what I'm saying? That was a group we was in. It was 3 groups in one, you know what I'm saying? It was International Locals, Soul Pack, and Blick Mob, you know what I'm saying? And I was part of the Blick Mob faction of that, you know what I'm saying? But we disassembled. But once we disassembled, you know, I just took some time and seeing what I wanted to do going forth. And I knew I wanted to first have like a entity that's gonna represent me. So when I go to these labels and I go to these companies, they have to partner with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not an individual LLC. It's like it's a whole group. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the reasons. The other reason too is to have that there. So when I do get through the door and bust that door open, then I could bring people with me. You know what I'm saying? And I got a team too. Like we have meetings and everything. You know what I'm saying? Just plotting and planning. But it's like once I break through that door, I want to be able to sign people. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna be rapping forever because I probably am. But as far as putting out music, I don't know if I'm gonna be doing that past like 40, 50. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. But if I could bring on other artists, and I see artists all the time out the city that I fuck with heavy, and I want to provide them an opportunity, but it's like, yo, I gotta build this up first before I can. But that's the whole purpose of Realest Ready label, though. It's just, you know what I'm saying, having an infrastructure for independent artists to bring them through that door, so they ain't scrambling like I am, or like we are. You know what I'm saying? Trying to find that route to get in. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah. Once I blow it open, it's like, yeah, I make the yellow brick road. Y'all come on. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that means. You know what I'm saying? And then like just as a business, Real is Rare is just like just that saying. Like it keeps me humble because it's like I know a majority of people in this world don't even go according to reality. You know what I'm saying? Everything is a facade to people. People go off what the media gives them. People go off of all these material items, materialistic things, man, not knowing what is really real. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's rare. You know what I'm saying? Like I always say, it's only 5% out of 100 people that really go according to reality, really go according to the truth and try to find these truths. You know what I'm saying?
What is reality, though? It's like, because, they say reality is how you perceive it. So we kind of all live in our own reality, right?
True.
And I just seen this article the other day. It was like talking about how the neurons in our brain like exist in like 11 different dimensions. I don't know how the whole shit works. Look it up.
Yeah, I'm a definitely.
But that just goes back to like what is reality? I mean, I guess there's certain truths we can agree on, like certain things that are wrong. We all agree that are wrong, and it's like, but ultimately, if you try to describe. I don't even know. If you try to describe to a blind man what the sky look like, it's like...
Yeah, he never seen it before.
You
so
can't,
yeah.
I don't know.
I say, like, as far as the music industry goes, it's like, what reality is, it's like, okay, you might see an artist who got all these racks, you know what I'm saying, walking around with all these racks.
The whole time they fake, but yeah.
Yeah, or either they fake, it could be fake, or they got all these racks, 100,000. You don't know, that's their advance money, and that's all the money that they have to their name. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the reality of it. You feel me? Getting past those facades. Yeah, you see a artist with 10 cars, houses, and all that shit, but you might not know the label might own that, because the label gave them upfront money or advance money, and now they got to recoup that from the music. You know what I'm saying? So until their music recoups all that money back, any asset they got that's attached to their name, that's owned by the label. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, and it's just it plays in so many ways, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people see the ice, like, even sometimes with jewelry, like, if certain artists, if you big enough, right, these artists ain't really paying for that jewelry. A jeweler would give an artist jewelry because it's promotion.
Yeah, for sure.
You feel
Free
me?
promo.
To bring more people in to buy their jewelry and shop at their store.
All the upcoming rappers gonna come through.
You feel you feel me? Like, ESTG came through, got his new chain, bro. Y'all come shop with me. You feel me? Like, it's smart marketing techniques. But if you don't know the truth and you don't know what the actual reality of it is, you just gonna take that on face value and be like, damn, you know, he just copped a new chain. That joint look hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know he ain't even spend a dime. You feel me?
But okay, be honest though. How long have you been thinking about it this way? Because so my perspective on the music industry has changed as I got older, right? Mm-hmm. When I was coming up, it was just kind of fun, like, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't really looking too deep into it. Mm-hmm. So now I get older, we're looking like deeper into it. So now my question is like, should we try to get kids to understand this shit earlier, or we're just not meant to understand it until like later on? There's a lot of questions on that, but
it's good. I understand what you're saying, but we should get them to understand it early on, because I feel like then it's gonna add more purpose to the music. Like think about it, if you a young kid and you rapping and you're good, people telling you good, you buzzing, you don't know the way you just shooting in the dark by dropping music, but it's garnering a buzz. You know what I'm saying? If they don't know the truth, they're gonna be chasing that behind an image or a facade that they could make right then and there. You feel what I'm saying? If they make the right moves. The whole time, they won't even need a label if they know how to set up their business infrastructure right to make money off their music, money off their merch, money off of shows, money off of just club appearances. There's a lot of things you can make money off of. You feel what I'm saying? Endorsements. It's a lot. But if you don't have no infrastructure and you don't know how the business is ran, you're going to think, damn, well, I need a label to help me do all this. You really don't. You know what I'm saying?
That's really like the lazy way, for real.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, or I need to get signed. No, you don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just the gist of it right there. You know what I'm saying? So I think let them know as early as possible. And then when they know that, then they know when they meet these people, certain people, business execs, they know who to talk to. You know what I'm saying? Not just the artist. An artist, like 9 times out of 10, can't really give you an opportunity. I mean, they can. But what I'm saying is like, they're going to pass you to their team who's going to really work and try to get you in. You know what I'm saying?
And nobody can really put you on. If you're not dope, it's like people could you could be on the front page of World Star every day, but if nobody's fucking with your shit, it's not gonna do nothing.
It's not gonna do nothing. But if you got like if your shit is buzzing, but you just don't got the people, they gonna put the people around you. You know what I'm saying? So
no, I get that. I definitely get that. Shit, dude, if we can back it up just a little bit,
it's fine.
Can you tell us just a little bit about maybe just like coming up, childhood, and just like how you like got into music? Like,
yeah, you know? So I was born and raised in Fredericksburg. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I came down to Norfolk to go to ODU to go to college. You feel me? And then I just stayed down here because I loved it so much. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you get out on your own. But early on in Fredericksburg, I came up, you know what I'm saying, as any Fredericksburg kid was. It's not really too much in Fredericksburg for you to create a excelling career, you know what I'm saying?
Like it's country out there, right?
Yeah, now they're building up. So now it's looking like it's becoming another like big city because you got to think we the midway point between Richmond and DC. So we got a lot of people that commute out of that city and either go to DC or go to Richmond, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but the infrastructure is building to the point where like it's getting so many people that are coming in there just because to get off the outskirts of DC, Woodbridge. Like the more you go north from Fredericksburg, the more the more higher the cost is. Yeah. So, yeah, they do too. Yeah, yeah, and they definitely do. You know what I'm saying? So, but I came up. My dad was a DJ, so by the time I was 7, he put me on the turntables, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I was naturally gonna pick it up just saying him, you know what I'm saying? Because he's like you young, your dad's like a superhero in your eyes, you know what I'm saying? Like you want to just be just like your pops. So he had some old records that he was about to throw away, and I was like, nah, don't do that. Let me practice with these, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, so I got my first mix down. And then it started from there, you know what I'm saying? And my dad would like throw me parties, or he'd have a party, he'd spend for the first half and let me spend for the second half. Yeah. And then give me half the bread, you know what I'm saying?
How far did he take it? Was he just doing like local
He's still
stuff,
doing
or?
it to this day. Okay. Like my pops from Jersey, like my pops has done a lot like for his DJ career, man. Like he's been on 93.9. He's spun at, it's an old club at 2K9 in DC. He used to be the head DJ there. Like he had a lot of history with this shit, you know what I'm saying?
So you really out here then with it?
Yeah.
What's his DJ name?
DJ Half Pint.
Okay.
Well, he changed it now. Like he's been going for Half Pint for so long, but now it's How We Be. You know what I'm saying? Okay. DJ How We Be. Yeah. So, but then once he put me on that, I started DJing, and when you blend the instrumentals and when you're blending, how he taught me, you want to blend the instrumental first and then bring in the actual song. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm blending these instrumentals, I'm like, yo, who the fuck making these beats? Like, these shits is hard. You know what I'm saying? I understand the artist is over top of them, but yo, to put all this orchestration together, how is that shit going on? So once I did my research, I found out about Fruity Loops. You know what I'm saying? This is around the time I'm like 12, 13.
What year is this?
That's a good question. I want to say like 2005. If I was 13, I started rapping. It was probably like 2005, 2004. Okay. Yeah. And then so once I found out about Fruity Loops, I downloaded it on my dad's computer, and then it was up from there. And then 3 years after that, well, in the midst of me making beats, I was kind of rapping, you know what I'm saying? My dad got me the little set, like with everything, the mic, like a condenser mic like this. Yeah. I mean, not a condenser, a dynamic mic like this. I stacked that shit on some on top of some shoe boxes, you know what I'm saying, and made a little makeshift booth. Yeah, and made a little makeshift booth in my closet and shit. But I ain't really take it serious till like sophomore year of high school, and then that's when I went out, and that's when I was working at Checkers. I got my job, so I got some money. So I'm like, you know what? If I want to take this shit serious, nobody's buying my beats for real. Nobody's really. I'm getting somewhere, but I'm not really going where I want to go. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know what? Let me do this rapping shit. So I went out. I had like $400 in savings from Checkers. So I just went Guitar Center, bought me a condenser mic, bought me a USB interface, and I was recording out of Fruit Loops. And then from there, that's where I started rapping. You know what I'm saying? And then Yeah, this where it got into right
Over your
now.
own beats in the beginning?
Nah, it was a mix. So it was like my own beats, like some of my own beats, but it was majority instrumentals. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was really making like mixtapes. You feel me? So, and then yeah, that's how I got started from there, man.
Well, like I'm always interested to see like what kept you going in the beginning? Because like I feel like a lot of us in the beginning we not as good as we are, you know, as good as we can. We might not be getting like love how we want to get love. Like, what are some things that like kept you going along the way?
It's the love, cause you love doing this shit. You're not like in the beginning. I'm not really like. I mean, I got like feedback, you know, from my friends and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's really just cause you love to do this shit, bro. Like, literally, like I'd be in the house, like my mom didn't agree with me going outside. Like, she wouldn't try to let me go outside, but I would sneak out and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Cause by the time she get home around 6, you know what I'm saying? I get out of school at like 2:40, so it's like, bro, in that window of time, I could do what I want.
Yeah.
But by the time I'm going into high school, I'm already deep into music. So I'm not even going outside. I'm just working on music and shit. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's what I wanted to do. I seen all these producers. I'll be watching like old videos of Pharrell in the stew, Polo the Don, Timberland, like anything I can get my hands on and just watching them do they shit. And I was just like, yo, I wanted to be like that. You know what I'm saying? Watching old freestyle battles, smack DVDs, come up DVDs, you know what I'm saying? And I just be like, yeah, this is what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? So how can I do that shit now? You know? And then that's the love just kept me going, bro, throughout everything, bro. And then just the way I was doing it, like, and then you gotta think, around the time I'm starting rapping, like the blog era is really just starting to pop off. You feel me?
I'm trying to think, what was at the time? Was it like probably like Hot New
09?
Hip Hop? Or even now it's probably before Hot New Hip Hop.
Yeah, it was before I knew hip hop. This is Two Dope Boys. This is Not Right. On Smash, One Neck, Two Chains. All these blogs. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at that, and I'm already knowing, like, so the online presence is popping. Like, okay, I could drop a mixtape now and do this shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, even at my school, yo, I was like one of the first people to make like a official mixtape at my school. You feel me? And give that shit out for free. Like I said, the same thing I did with
CDs?
Yeah, the same thing I did with the checkers, my checkers savings, and bought my equipment. It's the same thing I did with the CDs, bro. I went to FedEx after I paid a graphic designer to make my cover, and then there was a guy at school, my man Wesley Rose, shout out my bro. His first photo shoot was my cover. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. And at this time, we're embarking. It's cool. It's crazy because at this time, we're embarking on new journeys. Like, he used to play football, and he gave up football to do photography. And a lot of people condemned him for that shit. You feel me? And then meanwhile, I didn't, like, kind of like put the production on pause to do rap. You know what I'm saying? And people like, I don't know if he gonna be able to do the rap. You feel me? Yeah. So it's like, we put that together. He did the photo shoot. I got the cover made for my first joint. Then I went to FedEx, got the actual physical covers printed out, you know what I'm saying? Bought my own jewel cases, burned my own CDs. I was staying up to like 2, 3 in the morning, burning my own CDs.
The grind.
Yeah, and then like I was using Facebook as my network to push my shit out there. So everybody was anticipating that shit, bro. Like when I got to the school, you know, you got the period before you everybody got to get ready to go to class and shit, but everybody be mingling in the hallways and shit. Bro, I kid you not. I made 100. I kept 20. Yeah, I kept 20. Was it 20 or 30? I kept either 20 or 30. Brought like the rest into the school and like in grocery bags, bro.
They were gone.
All gone. By first period, bro. All gone. Cause I was giving it for free. Cause I was like, bro, I was like, yo, y'all fuck with me. I want y'all to fuck with me. So yeah, this is for free. You know what I'm saying? I should have sold them, but at the same time, it was all love. And to this day, people would hit me like snapping pictures like, yo, bro, I still got this joint in my car and shit. I'd be like, damn, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's really like how it came to be, bro. And it's like I said, it's just all for the love, bro.
Hey, does that dude still do photography?
Yeah,
the one that stopped football?
Yeah, he does photography and videography, bro. He was the one that shot some of my first videos. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like that's always gonna be my brother. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. I'm trying to think so you were in high school when you dropped that video. I forgot the name of it now, but you had like short hair and you had glasses on, and it was just kind of you, I think, on a rooftop, just kind of rapping.
Yeah,
in the camera.
2, 3. Yeah, that was Wesley Rose. Yeah.
Oh, that was him. Okay.
Yeah, and that's still garnering views and shit. Like it's just crazy. But yeah, that was one of the first videos we ever shot. First it was before that. Was it before that? When I dropped 2, 3. I dropped 2, 3 after.
I think 2, 3 is the oldest one that I've seen.
Word. Yeah. So prior to that, cause that was on my mixtape, Yeah I Rap too. So I had Yeah I Rap, the first one. That was my first tape, and that was the one I was telling you when I went to the school. Everybody took the shit before first period. So after I'm doing that, I'm rapping. My man Ja hear about me. Ja P, he raps, you know what I'm saying? That's my brother too. So we link up and we make a tape called The Undiscovered, you know what I'm saying? And then when we make that tape, we shoot a video called Cut You Loose, and that shit starts going stupid through Fredericksburg, you feel me? So then we doing talent shows. Like, it got to the point, bro, we would go to talent shows and we wouldn't be in the competition. We'd be the headliners for the shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, people, like, after everybody, whoever win the talent show, they be like, all right, next we got Era and Ja P to the stage to perform. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when that happened, after we dropped the Undiscovered tape, me and Ja, we had a collab tape. That shit started going stupid. Then I dropped Yeah I Rap 2. Then we shoot the video to 2-3. You know what I'm saying? And the first video, Cut You Loose, that was shot by Edgar Munoz. You know what I'm saying? And he used to run a shop called Spaghetti Project in Fredericksburg. But he shot that for us. And then once that shit went crazy, it was up from there. And then we shot 2-3, and then it got crazy. You know what I'm saying?
So this is all like real life, like groundwork you was putting in and shit. Like,
yeah, bro. And I'm like 16, 17.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And you had like even like on I think on 2-3 video, you had like over 30,000 plays on that shit right now. So it's like in those days that having 30,000 plays is like having like 150, 200,000. Like, did y'all like fuck with any blogs or anything at the time to push that video?
It was like, cause you know, like I said, when the blog era, oh my bad, let me put this on silent. But when the blog era happened, you got a lot of mini blogs. Yeah. So it's like I was getting love on hella like low blogs, like just little independent blogs and shit, bro. Like everybody was posting that shit. Everybody. Were
you like sending that to them, or how they find it?
Nah, they just would find the shit, bro. Yeah. Like they would find it. Some people we knew in Fredericksburg personally that would start blogs, but people would just find the shit and be like, yo, bro, you dope. Yo, keep that shit up. You know what I'm saying? We about to repost your shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
So,
hell yeah,
bro.
That's hard. You touched on battle rap too. You still into battle rap?
I don't battle rap. Me, I don't. But
or like even watching it?
Yeah, hell yeah. I watch that shit heavy, bro. That's battle rap is probably one of my top things, bro. I've been watching battle rap since Smack DVD. It was J Mills. What was it? J Mills versus Moot? I think it was J Mills versus Moot. Or it's Murder. No, it's Murder Moot versus somebody else. But I always been in battle rap, bro. Like, and that's like honestly, as of late, I've been contemplating hopping in, like, and just trying it, seeing what I can do.
It's a new like battle rap like thing around here. I forgot what it's called now.
In the 757?
Yeah, it's you know the dude Dame Stacks?
No, I'm not here.
I see him on Facebook. He be rapping there, but it's a battle rap league out here now.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
I don't know how long it's been going on, but I just got hit.
Word. I know my man's Radio B. He do the Southpaw rap battle league in Richmond, and you know, I just was watching that. We went last Sunday. We went up to the he had a tournament going on right now. We went to the first rounds of it. It's like 8 battles, but just watching it just make me think. I'm like, man, I might could do this shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know I can, but it's just like, do I want to hop in that lane? Because it's a different type of work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's all rapping, but it's like now I'm going at somebody, I have to attack somebody, I have to do my homework. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's a different type of writing. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, I feel like I wouldn't want to do battle rap because I don't want to direct my raps at anybody. You know what I'm saying? I just want to like.
Yeah, but at this, but then it's like I got that edge though too, because it's like I said, I did the cipher. And I could just feel it in me, you know what I'm saying? Like just that hunger, like like once you grab that mic, it's like, yo, nobody is fucking with me.
I remember how KRS was talking about it one time. He was like that, like I think he was like that's where the term like hungry came from. He was like in the beginning of battle rap, it was like certain motherfuckers, like he was like KRS was one of them, like certain motherfuckers that like was really hurting and like they ate off battle rap. So it's like they would come there actually hungry and like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
and that's what do that shit, bro.
Have to win to eat, like
bro. And it gets to that point, bro. Like that's how I be like. At this point, that's how I feel, bro. Like when I grab that mic, yo, nobody's fucking with me on this mic, bro.
Yeah.
No matter how long I have to go, what I gotta do, bro. Like even when I'm in the booth sometimes, like when I'm making music. When I'm in the studio, I'll like put this connotation in my head, yo, if somebody standing right here, like, I mean, like, let's say if we got the mic right here, somebody standing like right here looking at you and you got to convince them of what the fuck you saying. And you got to make them feel that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so it's like, you just got to keep that. And especially when you got the mic and you're looking amongst the crowd at people, you feel what I'm saying? Like, when I did the joint at RVA, when I'm looking amongst the crowd and I'm getting that reaction, it's cool, but then I'm looking at the motherfuckers who not reacting at all.
That's pissing you off.
It's not pissing me off, but it's making me like, okay, I'm gonna have to work harder to convince you. I'm gonna have to work harder to convince you. So now I'm gonna step directly in your face and I'm gonna spit to you. You feel what I'm saying? Like doing things. That's that hunger. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, bro.
And it's on battle rap too. Like I just want to say my favorite battle rap of all time was fucking Reed Dollars versus Trigger. You seen that?
Ooh,
I know you seen
that's
it.
classic.
He said,
though.
play the family man. I spray up the family van. Like, bro, that whole shit. Even like, you seen how Cassidy is bringing like, trying to start a new league too?
Yeah, but I don't know if it's gonna work for Cass, man.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, have you seen?
Somebody else said that shit. Somebody else was like, I don't think Cassidy really into it like that. He's just trying to get it back.
Bro, that one battle with Freeway. Huh? I don't think he is, bro. You seen the battle with Hitman?
Yeah, I seen it. But I think the face off was even better though.
It was, but I will say,
man, I like
old Cass,
yeah.
But at the same time, it's like we only seen one battle, and that was that Freeway battle. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even though he did eat, it was like, bro, that was like a different type set, and that was over a beat. No, it wasn't over no beat. My bad. No, my bad. It wasn't over no beat, but it was just a different type set, like a studio feel. But he did bar the nigga Freeway up. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Like I know like. With battle rap, I know like it's niggas that's more intricate than, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then
for me, what I feel like Cassidy is the best at and where he really inspires me at is like his wit. Like if you just look at the face off with Hitman, like he really like got under his skin and like outsmarted him with this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
people was trying to
that's dope to me. Like, you know?
That is dope. And people trying to take Hitman's side, but then it's like when you really dial back, and then even with Cassidy, then they interviewed him after, he was like, bro. He's like, think about it like this. If I get a contract to sell tickets, and this is the face-off, which is the main thing that they're going to see before the battle, I got to make it appealing. I got to make it to where people can garner in and watch in. He said, regardless of what motherfuckers say, that shit still did views. That shit did like an M down there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel him. But
I
it's
might
like,
even pay to watch that shit for, I think, no, wait, I'm lying. I think I found it for free. Yeah.
Yeah, on RVE. Yeah, but nah, I mean, I don't know. That was your favorite battle rap? That was your favorite battle of all time?
Reed Dollars versus Trigger.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't even think I got a favorite battle yet, bro. I got favorite recent battles.
Yeah.
Like I like my favorite most recent battle that I always like go back to is Sue Surf versus Geechee Gotti.
I'm not hit.
Yeah, bro. You gotta, bro. You know the URL rap battle league?
Is that where Blind Fury was in?
Nah.
You know Blind Fury?
Yeah, that's on 106 at Park.
Oh, okay,
yeah. But nah, the URL is basically Smack the dude that made Smack DVDs. He created the Ultimate Rap Battle League.
Took it to TV.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So he does all types of battles. You can go on YouTube and watch them joints, bro.
That's recent or that's old?
With the Sue Surf verse.
The URL joint.
Oh, that shit's been on for years.
Oh,
bro.
okay.
Yeah,
I got it. Yeah.
So like, tap in though. Watch. Just go to URL TV on YouTube.
Like, I be feeling like too, like it's a certain level of conviction with this rap shit too, and it's like how you said like you want people to feel you and shit.
Yeah.
For me, or like you said, you feel like you're the best up there. Mm-hmm. For me, like I be feeling the same too, but it's like the thought process behind it. It's like I'm not the best because I'm better than other people. It's like I'll feel the best because I know like the challenges I had to go through like mentally to even like to feel that way and to conquer like what I got going on to like get to the level where I feel like I'm at or whatever. It's like a real personal thing. Like for me, like, and I feel like it's the same for you. Like you're like a real artist, bro. It's like a lot of people, their heart's not in it. Like it's a different thing.
That right there. And once your heart's in it, bro, it's like it's not you versus them. It's you versus you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's how you you're battling yourself. You're just trying to get better within yourself. Fuck what everybody else think, yo. I know my shit hot. I know my shit fire because I know where it's coming from. You know what I'm saying? And all I gotta do is keep building. Like even in the beginning when I started rapping, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really fuck with my voice. I was so uncomfortable with my voice for like, I want to say 2-3 years, bro. But I was just still pushing through it. I was like, all right, but if because people around me was telling me, yo, that shit's hard. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, I still don't like my voice, but I'm going to still keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like if I had to stop just because I ain't fuck with my voice, I wouldn't be here right now. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, it's always a battle between you and yourself, man. And you just got to tell yourself that you going to get better and you going to keep getting better. It's like shooting a jump shot, my nigga. Like MJ didn't make the high school team. You feel what I'm saying? When he got to college.
Well, he didn't?
No.
That's true?
Yeah, that's true. He didn't make
he never played in high school at all?
Nah. He didn't. He probably, if he did, he wasn't like the star player. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't as great as he was when he got to the league. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
It took practice and it took time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and that's the same thing with rap. Like, people be like, yeah, you gotta have a talent for rap, but then it's also a skill. if you don't practice on your craft every day, or if you're not thinking about it every day, it's gonna fall by the wayside. You know what I'm saying? I've seen plenty of people who had the talent but didn't have the skill and gave this shit up because their skill won't there. You know what I'm saying? They discipline. Yeah. So it's like you got to just be at it every day. It's like doing reps in the gym, bro. The more you do it, the more better you gonna get. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Man, I ask everybody too, bro. Like, what do you think Virginia needs, man? Because we got a lot of people like yourself, man. That's I feel like already out here.
Mm-hmm.
The world's not looking our way just yet. Yeah, man. Like, what can we do, man? What can Virginia do? Everybody come up here and say unity.
Yeah, that plays a part. But in the same time, we gotta have a basis of like a standard. Like, it's so much pay to play out here. It's so much, oh yeah, we putting him on because he done paid us the bread. It's not really, yo, I'm really gonna be brutally honest and say, yo, your shit sucks. You feel what I'm saying? People are so scared to say that. You feel me? And it's like, you just gotta dig in and just tell people like, yo, I don't agree with this shit, or this shit is ass, or maybe this shit is cool, but it has to be a standard, bro. There's no standard for us out here right now, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like, also people have to realize like, yo, if you feel like you're not getting no love where it's at, go where the love is and bring it back. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's only, like sometimes I know artists out here feel like they hit a glass ceiling. I'm like, okay, that's cool, but it's like if you feel like you hit a glass ceiling, go somewhere else and see if you could dominate in that city. You not leaving Virginia. That's the whole Virginia pride thing. Like, I want to make it here. Because if I make it here, I could bust that door open. I'm like the hero, you know what I'm saying? But it's not the case, bro. You just go where the love is, you know what I'm saying? If people are fucking with your shit in L.A., go to L.A. and rock that shit. And then bring it home, you feel me? Because people from here going to be looking at you at L.A. like, yo, he on to some shit, you feel what I'm saying? Let me tap in and see what he got going on. Versus when you was out here, you was doing it, nobody really was trying to check for you know what I'm saying? And then I say like the last thing is just like people have to stop feeling like entitled. You know what I'm saying? Even I went through this, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta stop, you gotta kill your entitlement, you know what I'm saying? And that goes in the part of keep reinventing yourself, you know what I'm saying? I've been through highs and lows, you know what I'm saying? I done been through where a whole bunch of people was fucking with me. I done been to the point where nobody was fucking with me, you know what I'm saying? But you just gotta not feel a sense of entitlement, bro. Like, cause it's like, if you think about the reality of where you at, like, you haven't really accomplished nothing until you can really feed your family off this shit. You feel me? Like, until you can really suffice and support yourself with just music alone. If you can't do that, bro, you don't deserve anything. You feel me? You're not entitled to anything. Like, so it's like people got to get rid of entitlement and just come with the attitude like, yo, I'm gonna just work and I'm gonna work hard at this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Fair Quan was saying that same shit. He was like, people just get big headed too early.
Yeah.
Out here, and it's like you just start blocking your blessings when you start burning bridges, all of that. Like,
yeah, and I'm not saying like you gotta work with everybody and do all that.
For sure,
but it's just like, yo, you gotta kill your sense of entitlement. Like, and one of the things that like stuck with me, I forgot who said this shit, bro, but it just always stuck with me. He's like, yo, no matter what you do, and this is on the business side, but this can apply to this too. But he was like, yo, no matter what you do in life, you never gonna get what you deserve. You only gonna get what you negotiate. You feel what I'm saying? You could feel like you deserve $1 million or deserve the whole world, you know what I'm saying? But ain't nobody gonna feel like you deserve that. You feel like that, you feel me? You gotta talk and speak to get what you feel you deserve. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't just feel like, yeah, I'm deserving of it. It's gonna come. Nah, you have to work for that shit. You feel what I'm saying? So, and until you open your mouth and negotiate and talk and speak and network, that shit's never gonna come, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
It's like, it's like the just a constant thing, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, yeah, who said that shit on Twitter earlier? I think it was that boy, Ass Pizza.
Yeah,
as a designer and shit. He had posted a tweet. He was like, if you're trying to make it to the top, or he's like, if you're trying to be at the top, he's like, you can stop now because it doesn't exist, or some shit like that. But that makes sense too. It's like, even with this music industry, there's people we could probably name countless people that have made it to that top, and it's like where they at now. It's like, you know what I'm saying?
Whole time though, damn. And it's like kind of like, even with you saying that, it just made me think like, it's like create your own top, like kind of create your own vision of success. You know what I'm saying? don't go off what everybody else sees as success. What's success to you? You know what I'm saying? And define that for yourself and yourself only, not based on anybody else's perspectives or prejudices. You know what I'm saying? Just make that shit for yourself. You know what I'm saying?
What's success to you?
Success for me, bro, is feed my family off this music, bro. For real, like being able to, you know what I'm saying, go to my mom telling her she ain't got to work no more. Go to my pops telling her he ain't got to work no more. You feel me? Putting them in a better financial situation than they already in. Not saying my people's are struggling or anything like that, but it's just like they still got to work. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know, even when I had my future children, you know what I'm saying, making it so they don't gotta want for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Or they don't have to, you know what I'm saying, go through struggles like I did to get to where I gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my whole goal of this shit, bro. Like once I could suffice myself off this and actually like don't have to work a job, don't have to do nothing else but just rap and eat off that, that's when I know I'm successful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do you ever think about like, because like all of us are at this level right now of like we're coming up still.
Mm-hmm.
You ever think about how you're gonna feel when you actually get to a certain level? Like, if that would change anything for you, like how you'll feel internally, like, because I'm not gonna lie, like working hard on this shit, right? Okay, so I'll use the podcast for example, right? This is like the 65th episode, right? So I've just been kind of doing it every week, right?
Consistency. Hey.
And it's like, so.
Oh, yeah, let me shake your hand on that.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate that.
People don't make it that far with podcasts, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's good consistency, man.
But like, yeah, it's like, my point with that is like, so I just been I kind of just been lost in it, just working. Like, I don't even, like, I just be moving. Like, I'll do one episode, kind of don't even think about it no more. I'm on to the next one, and just like that every week. But it's like, so we just had, I was talking to Avery about this. So we just had Fair Quan on, right? Mm-hmm. And that was like big for me. Like I felt like really like happy about that. You know what I'm saying? That was like an accomplishment for the show. So it's like that right there was the first little feeling I got of like okay, something happened. Like it was really good. But now it's like, now what? And it's like,
what's next?
I don't want the excitement of one thing to make me feel like get stagnant or like you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, yeah, like do you think anything will change for you like as you get levels of success, like, you know?
Nah, I don't think it will. And I always tell my bros this, like, I always tell them, like, yo, bro, cherish this time now. Cherish these struggles now. Cherish, while we're in the process of getting there, cherish these times. Because when you get there, you can't go back. I mean, you can and fall off and shit, and then have to build it back up. But I'm saying, like,
you asked for this.
Yeah, you feel me? Like, it's like, bro, it's going to get to the point where you get to the top, you're like, damn, bro, I remember a few months ago, we was just doing this. You know what I'm saying? I remember a few months ago, shit, I had to make ends meet to do this, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm here, like, you know what I'm saying? But like I always tell them to cherish these moments because these moments you ain't gonna get back, especially when you can suffice yourself and then you start actually building your wealth and building your value, you know what I'm saying? It's like now it's like you go from dropping a song and trying to get everybody on it to now you drop a song and you already doing 100K views or 100K plays, you know what I'm saying? And then you gonna just look back like, man, it took a long time to get here, but now it's like, damn, you kind of miss those times of coming up, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then like another thing I tell my team too is like, yo, always keep in mind this saying, this too shall pass, you know what I'm saying? I think it's in the, what was I listening to? I think it was either the 50th Law with Robert Greene and 50 Cent.
Yeah, but they got together. Yeah,
that shit was hard, but I think that's what they mentioned in there. It was one of the stories, you know, Robert Greene always tells anecdotes with his laws. So one of the stories was it was a king. And he had the saying every time, whether he was in a high point or a low point, he always told himself, "This too shall pass." You feel me? Yeah. So it's like if you had a down point, you had a low period, you just gotta remind yourself, this is gonna pass. This is only temporary. Also, when you up, you know what I'm saying, you celebrating, yeah, it's cool, but you gotta realize this too shall pass. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta always think about the next move and be 3 steps ahead, 5 steps ahead. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you might not even know the next step. But then it's just like, this too shall pass. Let it come to you. You know
for me,
what I'm
a lot of times you don't know the next step. It's like, usually I never know the next step. Like, for
but you come up with it, and it comes out of your mind because you've been thinking about it so much. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And a lot of people don't know how the subconscious work. Like, you might not be thinking about it directly on your brain, like it's not at the forefront, but your subconscious is working on it in the back. You feel what I'm saying? Because you know it's your love. It's something that you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might not be writing a song when I'm driving, but I'll be driving thinking and I just come with a bar. Shit, let me write that down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because my subconscious is still working because this is something that I really want.
That's like,
you feel
that's
me?
like you go through like something in life, and then like you might be writing a song like a couple weeks later, and like when that thing happened, you didn't think like I'm gonna put it in a song, but then like you'll be writing some shit, and then you'll just like come up with a bar about that shit that happened.
Yeah.
So it's like, like the pieces just
It just come
are
together.
putting together.
You feel me? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell
Like,
yeah.
yeah, you into like fucking like spirituality or anything? Like, does God like play a role in your life? I see you have a lot of bars about God.
Yeah.
You say I'm a God about
Yeah.
yourself. So yeah, I
And
don't know if you want to touch on that at all.
Yeah, that's how I see it.
Yeah.
You know, cause I'm a 5%er, so
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? One thing we advocate like is that the black man is God. You know what I'm saying? So and it's just like we gotta break that down. When you say man, if you look at the etymology of man, and etymology is the origin of words. So the etymology of man is mind. And then if you look at the etymology of mind, it's God. You feel what I'm saying? And it's all about the mind right here. You feel what I'm saying? Everything comes from a thought. Everything comes from your perspective. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
For
So
sure.
as long as you are going according to truth and you are going in the righteous way and making the right decisions, that's displaying you being God. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and people always try to debate with me on this, but I'm like, bro, like just think about it, bro. The way religion has shaped us and molded us into thinking what God is like a mystery person in the sky. Nah, it's not that. I'm not gonna say it wasn't a creator at one point in time, but that energy was just that energy was that spark that was needed to bring us into what you see here today. You feel what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
all it is. And when we unify as people, we can unify as one collective. That's when we can see God because we're all unifying as one for one common cause. You feel me? It's not really no mystery God in the sky. It's already here on earth. And the only way you can see him manifested here on earth individually as well as collectively is to just make the right decisions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody always get beat up like, man, I've been sinning. I feel so bad. Let me pray and repent of my sins. No, your path is already written. It's just the decisions you make. It's either A or B, you know what I'm saying? If you're going to make the right one or the wrong one, which path do you want to be on? And if you want a righteous path, then you displaying it, you are God, you feel me? And it also say, like, even when you go through the text, we made in his image, you know what I'm saying? It's so many sayings, like I always try to tell people, like, if God's in the sky, how did he come down and talk to Moses? And how did Moses have a conversation with him and was able to see him? You feel what I'm saying? Like, when he was talking to him, that's when he told him to look to the burning tree and shit like that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how I see it, you know? So, like, I try to be as close to the truth as possible, G. Like, I try to do the knowledge for myself on everything, and I don't see things for what they appear to be. I try to see them for what they are. That's where it comes in, the real is rare, you feel what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of, like I said, especially being in America, it's a lot of things that are projected to us in the media that aren't necessarily true. And if you don't know the facts, you're not going to understand that. You're just going to go off what they tell you. You feel what I'm saying? So that's all it is, man. It's just being an original man and an original person. You know what I'm saying? And like I tell everybody, bro, it's all about making the right decision. You know what I'm saying? And when I say the black man is God, I'm not saying like I'm pro-black, anti-white.
Yeah.
I'm saying I'm pro-righteousness, anti-devilishment. Because I had people who were black that have done me dirty and done me wrong, and I've had people who were white that I consider my brothers. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, it's all about being righteous. That's all it is. Are you righteous? And if you're righteous, you on the right path. You know what
I
I'm
could
saying?
definitely agree with that, bro.
Yeah.
And it's like, even going on what you said, like with etymology and history, like I look at like, okay, so like, you know how they say when you're a baby, I think they say like within the first like year or two of your life, like whatever you experience, that is gonna affect you in your adulthood, like for the rest of your life.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of look at like mankind as that too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're an evolving species. We started out as like a baby, and we're like evolving, learning new things, right? So I feel like throughout history, there's certain people that are maybe more of aware of how susceptible people are to like change and when you influence them.
Yeah.
So it's like I do believe that people that like even with words and shit, like shit's meant to influence you to believe a certain way or act a certain way or some shit like that. And it all comes down to like you said, trying to do your part to be righteous, fucking like thinking for yourself, bro.
Yeah.
Like
knowledge. You know in your heart what's right and wrong. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. And even like you said, like starting off those early years, bro, it's gonna be embedded in you in those early years. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you have a conscience. Everybody's born with a conscience, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna say everybody's story is the same, because I've experienced or I've conversated with people who, you know, early on, their childhood, all they seen was negativity. So that's all they know, you know what I'm saying? And that's how they was upbrought, you know?
Yeah.
But even those people, certain people like that, I've seen people change their life around still, you know what I'm saying? Even with that being on them, they didn't let that hold them back, you know what I'm saying? So it's always gonna be in you, man, you know? Yeah.
Nah, I love it, bro. I don't want to end this, but I gotta use the bathroom. You gotta use the bathroom by any chance?
No, I'm good, go ahead, bro.
I just chill, so let me just, If you want to talk about like the jug tape too, man, let them know. Yeah.
I got you, go ahead, bro. Yeah. Well, you want me to do it now? Yeah, that's it. Commercial break. Hell yeah, man. Like I said, I just seen multiple people start podcasts, bro, and they just fall by the wayside because they don't know how to innovate, or it's just not the resources. You know what I'm saying? But this is self-sufficiency, though. This is right here. This is self-sufficiency, though, bro. You can see it. Like, like you can see it. Like, you got all the cameras in here. Like, you really invested in yourself, and you was like, man, I'm gonna do this.
I'm not
shit
gonna lie,
myself.
bro. I got like over 10 bands in this place. Yeah.
Damn, bro. But you love it, bro. You got your own fucking space that you could do whatever the fuck you want to do. You feel me?
I'm trying to find my way into a warehouse right now, though. Because I also want one thing I want to do is also help other people start podcasts. So I want to have because a lot of people don't have really the money to get the equipment or might not have time to edit it or whatever. So I want to have like a place where people can just come rent and just shoot a podcast.
That's smart, bro. Because like I said, even like with my man's D, like that was one of the reasons. Like he had the podcast, but it's allowed. But one of the reasons why he stopped was because, like, it wasn't no studios that was servicing podcasts. It was only just for rap and making music. Yeah. So it's like, bro, if you started that would be dope, bro.
Podcasts really are like the wave, bro.
Yeah.
It's like communication evolves, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know. Like, communication is evolving. So, like, people like show different parts of themselves now, and it's like, and then also another part is like, a lot of current like mainstream shit is like it's fake. Like like we talking about PC culture. Like people don't really talk like that. So it's like when you listen to a podcast, you really like it feels like what's been missing. Like when you listen to a good podcast, it's like people just really just talking. Like,
bro,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, and giving a real perspective. Like I know one podcast I really follow and free him too. Tax Stone, the Tax Season podcast.
Yeah. Like, I haven't seen it, but I definitely heard of it.
Yeah, bro. Like sometimes I go back to old episodes and listen to old episodes, bro. Just cause Tax was just such a real person, bro. He's such just a real raw nigga. Like, and his perspectives, like I said, he took a stance that not many people agreed with, bro. Like he would say things, but it was facts. Like when he said one of the things he said that people didn't agree with, but he comes from the streets, you know what I'm saying? But he was like, yo. When Cameron and Jay-Z was beefing, and when Cameron got shot, he was like, yeah. He's like one of the bars that Cameron said, he said, I seen somebody throw up the rock after I got shot or something like that, or they threw up the diamond. Yeah, and then Tax was like, bro, that's snitching. He was like, bro, if you want to break it down for real, that's snitching, bro. Like, cause you just implicated that somebody on the Rockefeller team and shot you. You feel what I'm saying? And nobody really agreed with that shit. But I was like, I mean, that's facts though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and even with that stance, you know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, like he rubbed a lot of feathers, but he garnered a lot of fans though. A lot of people who fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? So, like, podcasts are really like a wave. It's a lot of them, but it's just like once you find your niche and then the consistency.
It's getting to like rapping now. It's like millions of podcasts.
You feel me? Yeah. Like it's millions, but it's like who gonna last the longest?
Yeah, for sure.
Who gonna do it the best? You know what I'm saying? And it's not even doing it the best, like, damn, I'm trying to find a new innovative way. It's just like, yo.
What Drake said, we're going to see who's still around a decade from now.
Exactly. And you on 65 now, like, bro, like, it's all about consistency, bro. And once people get used to your personality on the podcast, bro, they're going to be tapping in, bro.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying?
Sure. Yeah. And one more thing on PC culture.
Already tapping in, but, you know what I'm saying? More people going to be tapping in,
sure,
you feel me?
Sure.
Yeah.
And one more thing on PC culture, too. It's like, I don't like it because it shows this narrative that we all gotta agree.
That
we don't gotta agree, bro. It's about that's why I like people to have strong opinions too, because most people that have strong opinions, they'll have their opinion and they don't really care about your opinion. Like you can have your opinion, like they're like for somebody who kind of has their own way of thinking. Like for my opinion to feel valid to me, I don't gotta shit on your opinion.
Boom.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, bro. Like one of the things I always tell people, bro, civilization is to be in disagreement but still come together for one common cause. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though we might have two different perspectives on spirituality, that don't mean I'm gonna be like, fuck you. Nah, bro, because that's not how civilization is created. You feel what I'm saying? Especially when we all know,
or at least sustained. It's not gonna be sustained.
Exactly,
like that,
bro. Because we like when we bring it back to original times, like when there was no internet, when there was no phones, there wasn't really no technology. People had to come together and work together to keep their civilization and they cultures and they, you know what I'm saying, they tribes together to keep it working. Because one man couldn't do it alone, bro. You know what I'm saying? So even if, you got to think, bro, with these different tribes and all these different people that have kingdoms and all these things that have come up over time, like millions of years ago, well, not even millions, because we only like, 10,000 years old, just about.
You think so?
10,000, 20,000 as humans, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't fucking know, but all right.
Hey, I mean, around that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, the earth has been here for like trillions of years, so it's like, but we come along, like, for the earth to be here trillions of years, we're pretty young to be on this earth, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, even in those times, you don't think people disagree? You don't think people had beef? 200,000?
I about to say I feel like we more than 20, 30,000 years old.
Yeah, 200,000.
Something like that. Yeah.
Well, I was.
That's what they told us though.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
Civilization as we understand it is 6,000 years.
6,000. Okay.
Yeah.
But see, 200,000. But even if you compare that to Earth, like I said, Earth has been
Trillions,
for trillions of years.
whatever.
So it's like, but like I said, you think people didn't have disagreements and beef back then? Like,
I mean, look at all the fucking wars. They
Thank
they had a lot of disagreements.
Yeah.
They weren't playing about them either.
they was not playing, but at the same time, nothing was perfect. But at the same time, for the groups of people that got together, they understood that they had to come together for one common cause, even if we disagree. You know what I'm saying?
And that's ultimately too, like, that's ultimately the beautiful thing about America.
Mm-hmm.
Is that there's so many people of different cultures here with different opinions, and it's like here you can really complain, like whatever you believe, like there's somebody you can complain to, and there's like a good chance you're gonna get something done about it. And a lot of countries ain't nobody to complain to. Like
True.
You can do whatever you want, hold as many protests as you want, like nobody cares.
Yeah.
Here's like it's hard. So I'm not saying it's just not a challenge, but like I feel like in America there is like a chance, like
a
there's
voice,
a chance to, like,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying, make some shit shake, like.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. If we could bring it back to music a little bit too, like, yeah. You touched on Jug Tape too. That was more like giving them like something like you feel like they were more used to.
Yeah, like more trendy.
To trick them into like,
the more like bangers, the more, you know what I'm saying, head nod type joints. You know what I'm saying?
Where do you where do you see like ultimately like your sound going? Like you experimenting with any like other shit?
My sound now is gonna be definitely gonna be telling my story more and getting back to like the bars and like bar heavy and getting real lyrical and witty. You know, last, what was it? We in July, so last month in June, I did Hardaway Thursdays. I dropped a song every Thursday in the month of June.
See that. Yeah.
Yeah, and one of the ones that garnered the most views and the most attention was my song Persevere. You know what I'm saying? And that one, I'm really talking, I'm really giving wisdom. I think that's what's gonna be my path, is just speaking wisdom to people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I always tell people good wisdom saves time, bro. That's the only thing that can save time. If I could tell you something, an experience that I went through to save you from going through it, bro, I just saved you some time. You know what I'm saying? So why not give that in my raps? You know what I'm saying?
And I feel like we don't have a lot of like new rappers coming out that's feeling like that.
Yeah.
We have examples of in history, you know, even recently like Cole Kendrick, people with a real message, but it's like it feels like these past few years, like everybody's been coming out. It's not on that wave.
It's been
it's
real
like some real
trendy.
party shit. Like,
yeah, it's been real trendy. That's what, like, did you see the rant T-Pain went on? He was like, why the
make
fuck?
some different shit.
Yeah,
It's like
bro.
we already got Lil Yachty. He said we got
Yes.
20 dudes with Lil in the name.
Bro, and it gets annoying, bro, because it's like, you'll see people that drop songs and they doing numbers, but it sound like the next man. Like with the guitar trap beats and the auto-tune. Like that shit gets old, bro.
That's like my first thing about any of my songs. Like when you hear it, I don't want you to ever be like, yo, this sound like this
Yeah.
or that.
You can't
know what I'm
compare.
saying?
You can't make no comparison when you hear my shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
That's big to you?
yeah.
Being unique?
Yeah, that's definitely big, bro. And I feel like I definitely like mastered that like over the years. Like people know who Era Hardaway is and that sound. So it's just like I said, but it's just getting back to giving them that wisdom and letting them know like, yo, I'm a person just like you. You know what I'm saying? Like most of the music you hear today, people, oh yeah, man, I got big racks. Like they put themselves on a pedestal, which you should feel that way. But you also have to give people the reality. Like, yo, I went through these struggles, you know what I'm saying? Especially me, I'm from like middle class, you know what I'm saying? I'm not from the hood, you feel me? I've been in the hood before, you know what I'm saying? I've lived in the hood before, but I'm not from there, you know what I'm saying? So my perspective is unique, you feel me? And then like through my experiences and different experiences, like if I tell some of my stories, people would be like, damn, I didn't even know you went through that shit, you feel what I'm saying? Like, damn, coming from where you come from, that's crazy, you feel me? And then the way you carry it, it's like, damn. You know, so it's giving people good wisdom, man, and showing them that, like, yo, no matter who you are, what you've been through, you could rap, and it don't matter if it's cool or not, if as long as it's you. You know what I'm saying? And you stay true to yourself.
Yeah, and I always say too, bro, it's about just it's about creating real moments with people, with fans, with your listeners, whoever, and it's like when that shit's when you really
I can open this room?
Yeah, that's for you. My fault, bro. I forgot to. I always forget to tell people like that is for them.
I cracked open the water. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, for sure, bro. But it's like when you put like your heart in this shit, it's like really like a piece of you. Like, you know what I'm saying too. So I feel like people that like lie from the beginning and it's not really them. I feel like that's just a recipe for disaster, because even as you get bigger and bigger, you're so like detached from your actual art that it's not really you. So it's like you never felt like it was you ever. Exactly. So it just probably, I feel like that it just be turning into misery. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's funny, like one of the things that like the rap genius joints when they be breaking down the bars,
the lyrics, it'd be the most easiest shit. It'd be like, I was on the perk last night, and it'd be like, what does that shit mean? He's like, well, I was on the perk like last night.
Like, what the fuck? Like, but then like it was funny because when I was watching Lil Tecca's joints,
I'll fuck with Lil Tecca though.
Yeah, but like he was like, bro, I do not do none of this shit. Respect. You feel me? Yeah. It was true, but it's just it's something like that. Like, bro, eventually you're gonna have to start making music that's gonna cater to you. You feel me?
I fuck with Tecca though.
I'm hip.
That black and white shit. What's it called? Yeah.
I listen to like a few of his songs. I'm not a heavy fan, but like I respect it. You know what I'm saying? You try and get your bread. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna do what you do. But like I said, eventually you gonna have to tell stories about yourself. Especially now that people know, like, oh, you don't live none of this shit. It sound cool though, but like, and that's what I think the difference between making good music and being a good artist. Because people can gravitate towards your music, but not fuck with you as an artist. You know what I'm saying? But when you tell the truth and you give them exactly who you are through your music, they're going to fuck with you and your music. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so you're going to have to get to the truth one way or another. You feel me?
Yeah.
You can't keep lying.
That's hard, bro. I feel like that might be a fire spot to leave him at, bro. We about an hour in. You know what I'm saying? Like, anything you want to just leave the people with? You know what I'm saying? You still doing the Hardaway Thursdays?
I took a poll, man. I told them to try to bring it back next month. I might do it in September, depending. But I'm gonna figure it out. But I know I got a video coming soon. I ain't make the announcement yet, but got a video coming soon. I ain't gonna tell you which song or nothing like that, but I got that. And then yeah, man, just follow me. Follow me on everything, man. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, Era Hardaway, everything Era Hardaway, erahardaway.com. Merch on the way. And it's Realest Red label, man. Double R shit, man.
Hell yeah. Now, we appreciate you guys for tuning in, for sure. All the bros links will be in the description.
Oh, yeah, and thank you for having me, bro.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Appreciate you for coming out. Yeah, man, fuck with somebody from Virginia, man. We got a lot of dope talent out here. We got a lot of dope guests on the way, so stay tuned. I never really say like hit subscribe or like and share, but yeah, do that too, man. Yeah. We got merch in the description too.
And follow me on YouTube, YouTube,
yeah, for sure. All bros links will be in the description. Yeah, so definitely go right down to the description, click on all those. Yeah, thank you guys, and I will catch you next week. Peace.
Peace.
Hell yeah, bro.
Hell yeah.